So today's vid is, I don't even know this bitch's name. I guess I shouldn't call her a bitch. That's not nice. I don't know her name. This lady spends a day with Salem Satanists and witches. So this should be chock full of fun. Because what do we love on this channel?
Satan.
What do we love on this channel?
Witches.
Combine the two,
You got Satan witches.
and that's what we love.
Woo! Jesus Christ!
It's very doubtful that anybody who is accused of witchcraft during the witch trials were actually witches. But now we have people who actually do practice witchcraft in all its different forms. Living in Salem,
My career for almost 20 years now has been explaining to people that witches don't worship the devil. And now I also work for the Satanic Temple, and I have to explain to people the Satanic Temple doesn't worship the devil either.
Anytime I see witches on TV, I end up getting mad because it's not true. We're here to help people. We're not here to hurt people.
I'm a witch.
I am in Salem, Massachusetts, the witch city. I grew up here. I grew up in Beverly, which is right next door, right over the bridge.
Then you didn't grow up there. We're in Salem right now. I grew up here. Well, actually, I grew up in the town next to here. But that's practically here. I'm basically a witch. I don't have powers. I can't cast spells. But I grew up next door.
And I can remember being a little girl coming to Salem, going into the witch stores, going to the witch museum, being so fascinated and enthralled in the history of this town.
That would be fucking dope, though, to be able to go to those growing up. That'd be awesome. That'd be sick as fuck.
So today, I'm going to be meeting with Salem's finest witches. And not only are they witches, they are Satanists.
And only are they witch Satans. Not only are they witches, they're Satanists.
I am somebody who believes that you should be able to believe whatever the hell you want as long as you don't harm anyone. And that's the big question mark around today's video, because I don't know these people. I don't know what they believe as Satanists and what that means.
They may be skinning my whole entire body by the end of this experience, but at least I got a video out of it. So that's kind of neat. I mean, maybe I might die and be some soup for somebody, but you guys get to see what it's like.
I just believe there's always more to the stereotype. There's always more to the surface level. I want to get to know the humans behind this. Before my day with the witches, I thought it was important to learn more about the witch trials and Salem's history. So I met up with historian Isabella Connor at the place.
Okay, I'm sure this is interesting, but we don't care about the history right now, right? We just want to get to the witches and Satanists. Yeah, here we go. 3 minutes in. There we go. I fucking caught the bug. Yeah, baby. That's good luck. Fuck yeah, baby. Hit like and subscribe if you like me catching bugs.
I went to meet up with local Salem witches Thomas and Pixie, who are also a part of the Satanic Temple. I had a lot of questions for them that I hope to get answered throughout the day.
What do you have in your jar there?
Oh, this is just water with mint leaves.
Oh, look at that.
I thought it was a spell.
So much.
I want to learn some spells.
But I can show you some of the things I work with.
I would love to learn.
Look, here's something witchy right here, right now. This old nail. This might not look like something to you, but to me,
Do I even have to say it?
this is something I can use in a spell. I'm gonna pick this thing up. But iron nails can be used in protection spells, binding spells. They're kind of powerful.
Fun fact of the day from the rusty nail on the floor.
I do want to point out, I watched a bit of this last night just to make sure I could do a video on this. And I made fun of it a little bit in my head and to like my sister. And then this morning I did faint in the bathroom. So, that's not even a joke either. I fainted. I woke up with my head against the bathtub. So, they could very well be mad that I made fun of them. Just pointing that out there. If this video doesn't make it out, it's because the witches are mad at me. And it's real, so.
I love this house.
Yeah, it's
smells
very
so
messy right
good.
now.
Is it just me, or is it weird to go into someone's house and be like, wow, I love this house. It smells so fucking good. Like, I thought witches would stink, but... Oh, I love your smell. It's kind of weird.
Come right on in. This is cauliflower.
Holy, the little collie.
She loves people.
Hey, honey. She doesn't like me. She ran right away. So what do we have going on here?
There's a lot of different things in here. This is a love potion I made a few years ago. This Datura. Datura is a moonflower, so it's a type of flower that blooms at night. So it's always been seen as really magical and associated with the goddess. It's a poisonous flower, so it has associations with poisonous magic.
If they're here to help people, why would they have poisons? And why would you need... Love potions are weird. If you're here to help people, why would you have love potions and or poison? Come on.
A witch is basically anybody that does magic or ritual. Today, the biggest misconception of witchcraft is that it's a practice of evil magic or that it's to harm other people. People look at witchcraft through the lens of their own religion and they see it as an opposing thing rather than what it actually is.
I will point out, though, as much as it seemed a little hocus pocus, Thomas is pretty hot. He's a smoke show. So, he's got that going for him.
There is different types of witchcraft. There's different types of Satanism. Our beliefs align with the Satanic Temple, which is a non-theistic atheist organization. So I am a witch, and then I also have atheist beliefs as well.
Huh? You could do that?
Oh, cookies! Why are there cookies here? It's not for eating at all.
You didn't leave those as an offering?
I did! They're an offering because, like, spirits, the dead, like, spirit, you leave either, like, alcohol, water, cookies, some money.
What the fuck is a ghost gonna do with cookies or money? A spirit's coming by being like, oh, I was fucking hungry, thanks, girl. It's not fucking Santa Claus. Like, what the fuck is this? I'd be pissed off if I'm a ghost and you leave me cookies. Or money. Oh, cool, here's a few bucks. I'll go get some bubble gum.
Just for, like, respect and reference.
This is also where I leave offerings for my cat. I had a black cat named Broccoli. His favorite food is broccoli, so I leave broccoli in here.
His ashes?
His skull.
What? His fucking cat's skull is there? Sorry, what was that? Let me just hear that one more time.
His skull.
Okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I have a friend who does taxidermy stuff. They give the body to beetles, and the beetles eat off all the stuff. And look at those teeth.
Oh my god.
Isn't that the cutest little teeth ever?
Okay, just imagine this is your first day meeting this guy. He shows you he has poison potions, he's got love potions, he's got a fucking cat skull, and he's saying, look how cute it is. It's a bit much. And he's a witch and a Satanist. I mean, I know they're probably good, you know, whatever, blah, 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 blah. But that's a bit much to take it on. She's met them for, like, probably 10 minutes at this point. That's a lot to take in.
Ever since I started working and living in Salem as an adult, broccoli was always there with me. And his favorite food is broccoli. Now I have cauliflower.
He names his animals that, so it must take him years to name his animals. I got a sister named Cheese. They call me Cotton Candy Grapes.
Thomas and Pixie said it was important to note that witchcraft and their involvement in the Satanic Temple are two separate things. So after showing me around their home, we decided to sit down and talk a bit more in depth. Here we are.
Here we are.
So how did you two meet?
He was doing tours and I was booking the tours, and then we did a show where like a love spell was done for a member of the Pussycat Dolls.
You were doing a love spell for a member of the Pussycat Dolls.
Yes, on TV for like MTV or something.
What? Doesn't that prove right there that that's kind of bullshit? Unless that was a fake love spell? Because I don't see him dating a Pussycat Doll, he's dating Pixie. So, what went on there? Also weird, just throwing that out there, weird.
We were just like being cute.
Yeah, we meet all kinds of random celebrities in the tourist industry. Some people I can't even mention because I have to sign like the NDAs for. I did a love spell with Katy Perry.
What?
Yeah.
Or
so
self-love.
maybe we can do a love spell for me. I'm more interested in money.
Oh, he did a love spell for a Pussycat Doll possibly so they could get love. Gotcha.
Let's talk about the whole worshiping Satan thing.
My job as a tour guide is
Shit, this is fucking recent. They're wearing masks and shit. Wow. A lot of you folks out there can't wear masks. These fucking witches and Satanists are wearing masks. Doesn't that fucking tell you something? That should tell you something.
often to really oversimplify things and to really dumb things down. So I've gotten pretty good at it.
Dumb it down for me, just dumb it on down.
With the Satanic Temple, I say it's one of those religions that has no supernatural stuff, no gods, no masters. It's science, it's logic-based, it's philosophy-based, and Satan is a symbol, not a dude.
I'm actually glad Homeboy said that, because I've always wondered that, but never took the time to look it up, because, you know, I'm lazy. That's really interesting, honestly. Maybe I'm a Satanist now. Who knows?
So Satan represents rebellion.
In the Satanic Temple, you're not worshiping the devil, but you are worshiping Satan as a symbol?
Not worshiping Satan as a symbol. The Satanic Temple doesn't actually worship Satan. They see it more like an influence or a symbol to get influence from. So the core moral drive of Satanism is sticking it to the man.
I get everything he's saying here, and I really enjoy it. But I honestly think that possibly, just to, you know, for the public, maybe change the name. Just change the name. I know it's sticking it to the man,
Satan.
but change the name, and I think you'd have a lot more people in your religion if you had a different name. I mean, I think Satanists, that's a cool fucking name. That's dope as fuck. But I think you could get a bigger audience with a different name. And I know that's not an original thought, by the way. You don't gotta tell me that. I know probably thousands of people have said that. But I have opinions too, okay? So back off.
Fighting the oppressor, fighting for the oppressed. And that's really the most important thing in Satanism, above all else.
Do you see witches in Salem doing magic that is evil?
The most evil type of witchcraft is the witchcraft that feeds off of others. And you do see that in the tourist industry. There are people who take advantage of people. I think the big problem with modern witchcraft is that in New Age witchcraft, it's often used more as self-help than as a spiritual or religious path.
I've had people come into witchcraft shops and say, what crystals are going to help the cysts on my ovaries? Girlfriend, a doctor crystal.
So that's where you guys are like, okay, we vibe with this Satanic Temple because it's about science.
First,
one of the biggest misconceptions of witches is that you could be cursed by somebody who doesn't like you or says that they cursed you. And that's not the case.
That's not real? Oh, come on. Curses aren't real? That's a bummer.
In the afternoon, we went to meet up with Thomas and Pixie's friend, Sarah, who was also a witch, but not a member of the Satanic Temple.
So I came out as being a witch in the 7th grade, and at that point I was in Catholic school, and that didn't go over very well.
No fucking shit. If you're gonna come out as a witch, don't tell people that you go to Catholic school with. If I was a witch, wait, maybe I am. You don't know. I wouldn't tell a fucking soul except for other people in my coven.
So I got sent to God camp. I was pretty much brainwashed while I was there. And when I originally moved here to Salem, I was still kind of in that mindset. I came here and it was almost like that bubble burst. And I realized just like all the stuff that I had been fed was literally crap. And when I got here, I was like, wait a minute, the way I felt before is the way that's right. And it's the way that resonates with my soul. And it's not a bad thing at all to be who you are.
What did you resonate with when it comes to witchcraft? Why in 7th grade did you feel really drawn to it?
So I've always been able to kind of like experience spirits that have passed on from a very young age. Back when I was in Catholic school, I'd like bring this up and I'd be like, hey, so you know, this is something I experienced. And they were like, you know, it's the devil. And of course you tell a child that, and that's like the scariest thing they could possibly hear.
I don't know. If I was a child and I told people I can hear spirits and they're like,
It's the fucking devil. Don't listen to it.
I would be like, wow, that's kind of fucking dope. I can talk to me. That made me feel like I'm special. Like I can talk to the devil. Like the devil is like I'm a special person. Maybe I'm the devil's son. Maybe my mom was a goat and my dad fucked her. Who knows?
When you were going to God camp, What was that experience like?
It was pretty crazy. I tried really hard to just be unapologetic about like, hey, this is how I feel, because I've always been like really upfront and honest and kind of my own person. And I was like, no, this is like how it really is. Witches don't worship the devil. Witches are all about nature and this and that. But the way that they just like beat it into you, it's hard to kind of combat adults coming at you. What they say is logic and they really, really believe it. But I understand where those people were coming from because they really believed that they were helping me. You can't judge people based upon what they specifically feel, what they specifically believe, because that's their life journey.
Well, that's actually very big of her. I'd be pissed off if I was her. Like, if I was a witch and people tried to hide that shit from me, except, like, they were like, no, it's the devil, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, okay, fine, you guys are right, it's the devil. And then I fucking go to God camp, and then I end up somehow just moving to Salem. I'm a witch, I just end up being in Salem for some reason. I don't know why I did this at some point there. It doesn't make... whatever. And I found out I really was a witch. I wouldn't be like, well, you know, they had good intentions. I'd be like, motherfuckers trying to hide my powers. Zah! I'd get him back. I'd probably be a bad witch, honestly. I mean, I am a bad witch.
You have to encourage them and help them along their path without passing judgment.
Told you I'm a witch.
So Salem is a place that no matter who you are, where you come from, or what you believe, you're always welcome here. And that's something that's really important about the city. You know, in 1692, there was hatred and greed, but it's done a complete 180 from there so that it's become a religious center for people who aren't safe to practice openly around the world.
I gotta say, they do make Salem sound pretty fun. Sounds like it's just a group of fun people believing in shit. Maybe we should go on a field trip to Salem.
People are afraid of witches for many different reasons. It all comes down to ignorance at the end of the day, but also I blame Hollywood. I blame Hollywood for a lot of it. It's all propaganda. Every movie I see with a witch in it, they kill someone, or they hurt someone, or they curse someone, and it continues to propagate people being afraid of witches.
Yeah, but people are afraid of movie witches because real witches, they're not really real. Witches don't do stuff. And if you can, send me a fucking video on Twitter or something. Prove to me you're real, because at the moment I don't believe it's real, so Hollywood isn't... They're doing magic shit. That's like saying Jedis are fucking pissed off with Star Wars for there being Sith. Show me you can do some magic. Show me something. Why I haven't seen a single fucking magic trick in this video. Show me.
We should be educating people and doing the opposite because we're here to help people. We're not here to hurt people. You know, we believe in something called the rule of 3, which means that any spell or any energy we send out into the world, we believe returns to us threefold, or 3 times 3 times 3 times, or 27 times.
Rule of 3. I know that's Charmed, but hey, Charmed has good witches. So, well, I shouldn't say fuck you. I'm sorry about that.
So if you think about the stakes being that high, you always want to send out really good energy into the world, so you're going to get some real good energy back, versus bad energy, which you don't want at all, let alone 27 times as bad as you might have sent it out.
I'm sorry about everything I said.
After hanging out around town for a bit, we headed back to Thomas and Pixie's so I could get a taste of some real spell work.
Yeah, we're gonna get magic. This better be fucking dope. This is what I've been waiting for.
When you say that you wanted help with money or career, like, was there something more specific? Like,
Just feeling more supported financially to do what I'm doing and growth for my YouTube channel.
Come on, I get, because YouTube's, it's like, it is her business. Same here, you know, for me. I mean, I don't make dick, but especially on this channel. Just, you know, for my well-being, and I want to be able to financially, like, I want to be able to fly to Salem and it not hurt me, and, growth, for my YouTube channel. I want a few more subs. Please like and subscribe.
growth for YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a millennial spell right there.
Right?
Got you covered.
You guys just start selling it to
That actually
sell these ritual kids, sell the YouTubers.
Now that you said that, the moment this airs, there's gonna be 400 kids doing that. Just you watch.
That's not a bad fucking idea, though. That's a good idea.
What we want to do is a simple spell for you for success and career. So before we fill the bottle, each one of us is going to take a little bit of time to put some stuff in it. I'm going to cleanse it. So I can cleanse this in the name of the goddess and the god. If we're doing success, money, there are specific things that you'd want to use, and I actually found this, and it's a blend of basil, bergamot, rosemary oil, peppermint oil. These all just happen to be things that you'd find in a money spell. These are all things that are good for help with money.
You just happen to find some with all those ingredients in one thing. Then you had to read it all to make sure they're all in there. Oh my god, this fucking fly's trying to get me.
Everybody does their spells a little differently. I kind of like to do mine by nose. I kind of like smell what smells right. And I feel like the smell goes so well with that. I absolutely love these. The peppercorns in all the different colors. I feel like they're just like a really beautiful addition.
Why are peppercorns used in this kind of a spell?
There are a few different reasons. So, I don't know historically if you know much about the spice trade and stuff like that. I kind of like to think about like what our ancestors would have considered as sacred and would have considered to be, you know, very valuable. And pepper and tea is something that like people murdered each other over for years and years. Something like this is like a sign of prosperity. It's a sign of, you know, having that wealth. Oh wow, that smells incredible together.
That smells so good.
Some rosemary.
Do I just take a pinch?
Yep, and take a pinch, and as you put it in, remember our ancestors, remember the future that you want. I always do things in threes, so if you want to take 3 little pinches and put them in. And Catherine, you want to charge it up?
I can't even do that.
Pixie had me write my intention on a scrap of paper and put it into the potion bottle.
And these girls are very accepting. But they're actually writing her true intentions and shit on there. What if this girl is a witch hunter and she came here to murder all these witches? Hey, they got a switch.
And then you're gonna say, I, your first and last name,
I, Skylar Cowens,
bless this potion bottle
bless this potion bottle
and draw into it
and draw into it
the sun-kissed orange light
the sun-kissed orange light
of the planet Mercury.
of the planet Mercury.
May my career grow and flourish with this talisman being the catalyst. And as this is my word, this shall be done. So mote it be. There we go, sister.
Do you know what so mote it be means? Have you ever heard this?
Yeah.
And it is done.
Yeah.
So when we do a spell, the easiest way to explain it is imagine you have a broken arm. You don't want to imagine your arm getting better. You want to imagine your arm better.
Right.
When we say and it is done, we imagine that the act is done.
Okay.
So when I say so mote it be, you answer back kind of like hallelujah, amen, or whatever, right? So
Yeah.
so mote it be.
Amen,
No,
baby.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
Woo! Jesus Christ! Yes! That was so exciting. Yay! Thank you. What a day! This is so fun. You guys are awesome.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think that covers it. She's saying how good they are. Hey, you expect that shit at the end. Let's see though. Let's see if well, she has 159,000 subscribers. I don't know what she had before, but let's just see if maybe this. Hey, calm down. So how long ago did this video come in? This was 5 months ago. As of all of her recent videos, that is her biggest. Which maybe the spell was only for that, or it didn't work. I'm not sure. Well, so mote it be.